Hello, Multithon viewers. Welcome back. We are continuing to stream for charity. Before we get started, some donations came in between the runs. Echo Tree donated $25 and said, "For the doggos, good luck to all the runners." And in order to avoid the nice numbers, I believe Multithon donated $1 to even things out. Thank you, Multithon. In any case, because the game is so short, I'm just going to do a quick description on what the fundraising is for. It's for Blue Path Service Dogs. They are for autistic. They provide autistic service dogs for autistic people. Since they do it for free and offer the follow-up services for free also, they do require lots of donations and generous contributions from supporters. Every dollar will count. It does in fact help dogs and people. Coming up now, the run is for Bomberman World, not to be confused with Bomberman World, or not to be confused with New Atomic Punk, or New Diana Blaster. These are all related, but unrelated. I will now throw it over to the game runners themselves. And, of course, a concerned citizen donates $6.99, saying, yup.
Hello there. Welcome to Bomberman World. We got an old arcade game here, a four-player, one of the only two four-player co-op Bomberman games. So I figure what better game for Multithon. So we're just going to introduce ourselves and get started right away. So hello, I'm CMOJoker, and I'll be playing as White Bomberman.
I am RifeXD, and I'm going to be Red Bomberman.
Well, we got some quirks on this game. I'll try to explain everything as we're running it. It is a fast-paced game, but I will do my best. So I say, let's just get started. Again, old arcade game, so we get to insert our credits old school, kind of. Virtual credits. All right, and countdown here. Let's get started here in 3, 2, 1, go. So we skip the intro cutscene here. And in the first stage, we're going to see the main kind of speedrun strat for this game. At the beginning of each stage, everyone, or when you die and respawn, everyone gets 5 seconds invincibility. So that is how a lot of stages are going to look. Although, oddly enough, in the second stage, this one's actually a lot more about timing. And we're going to see if I got it here. Yes. All right. So that's what we want to see here. Yep, I got it. Thank you. All right, so moving on here, we got a little bit of different enemies here. The chickens are awesome in that they see Bomberman and then they run right for them. They also leave a cooked chicken that you got to collect before the stage will end. Odd little unique thing about that enemy. And in stage 3 here, we are introduced to the remote bombs. Kind of now a classic Bomberman power-up. It allows you to detonate bombs at your will. With the power-ups in this game, unique is the power-ups like bombs and the flame, which make you lay more bombs or extend your bombs. They get kind of reset after every stage, but the remote bombs do move from one stage to the next. So you see we had the boss there. Again, just using the 5 seconds of invincibility to just take him out as quick as we can. And that's going to be a lot of the boss strats, is just trying to find the remote bomb in the world and carrying it over to the boss. We have one of the hardest stages here, actually. We got timing at, very tight time to try to actually take out all the enemies in one go. But that's okay. It's a quick game anyway. And we come to one of the easiest stages where the enemies, these floating ghost enemies, just come to us. And it's that simple. That's how a lot of these stages are going to be. Either kind of complicated or very easy. So another one here where we're just going to run and get the enemies. Myself and enbyzee are going to be collecting the remote bomb that we're going to be carrying over to the boss. So we're seeing a lot of these stages here are actually like mirrored, which makes it where two of us are going to be doing kind of one thing on one side, and then the other two players are going to be doing a similar thing on the other side. So we got the second boss here. Just a nice little sun. He's something I did not realize at first until it was pointed out to me, just how all the bosses are just kind of objects or circles with faces. Just
Weird
fun to look at.
bosses.
So going on to Area 3 now, where we go to South America, where we now blow up a lot of tree stumps.
The versus mode states this game takes place in 2092, so it's 2092. We're in South America, and there are tree stumps everywhere.
So come to your own conclusions on that. So like the purple enemies here on World 3, you just got to lay a bomb in front of them, and they will eat them and then end up exploding themselves. So coming on 3-2 here, here's a where we have remote bombs that are going to be carried over into, going to try to carry over into the boss here.
I'll move.
Yeah, sorry. This is a stage where we got to hesitate for a second and then take out these bomb enemies. Bomb enemies are unique where they react to Bomberman. They will lay a bomb and then generally run away, but for some reason on that stage, if we do nothing for a moment, they will lay a bomb and then run at us. And Rife on the next stage, I messed up. I can't lay a bomb, so you're going to lay that first bomb on the next stage.
Okay.
We have a donation from Nat Marek for $5. No message, but thank you for your donation. Goes to the dogs.
Thank you, Nemeric.
So there's an enemy around. I'm just going to run and hide because I do not want to lose my remote bomb. Coming up to the World 3 boss. This is my favorite boss. He is awesome. He is having the best and the worst time of his life right
He's
now.
gonna spam on him right now.
Yes.
Nice. Got him.
Yay.
One cycle.
So, yeah, want to one-cycle him. During our practice today, for some reason, we could not one-cycle him, but it worked that time, so I am very happy. So we come on to Area 4, go to Greenland. This is going to be the easiest, just the most chill. This is almost like a victory lap where we're just going to use the invincibility and take out all the enemies right away.
Yeah, they're all conveniently laid out. There's not usually many soft blocks in the way.
Yeah, there's one stage where it gets a little, I don't even want to say complicated. It's just, you got to lay a few extra bombs.
Here we are.
With it though, good time. Rife, why don't you tell us what the
gotcha.
story is for this game?
Oh, after the events of the first Bomberman arcade game, King Bomber tried to bend his ways, but he turned evil again and starts an evil takeover. And he took over the UN building, which is oddly specific. And so now the Bomberman brothers here need to go stop him.
Wait, by bombing him in the UN building?
Yes. Yeah. It's in the intro cutscene that we skipped. He took over the UN building.
Nice.
Yeah, we don't have time for lore.
So that was as good as we could get. That boss was an amazing one. With the remote mines, we can basically get them down to one hit, and then it's just a lot about timing. So that was great. So now we got probably the best enemies in the game here. Worst as well for speedrunning. They take 3 hits to take out, but as you can see, when we get them to their 3rd hit, they lose all their clothes. And actually, if you notice, they're not wearing underwear. It's just a nice little white circle sensor spot, as far as I can tell. All right, going on the next stage. Again, we have another kind of unique enemy here. Just another enemy that does react to us. The dragons here is what baby dragons.
I'm back.
That will breathe fire at us. So we use them to destroy the soft blocks themselves in order to be able to get to them quickly. I guess I just pointed to on that stage and a couple we've had, there is an item called a super invincibility that makes us not only invincible, but able to, able to take out the enemies when we touch them. So it makes it really quick here.
We got him.
I messed that up, but we got him. We got him.
Yeah, still good.
Thanks to the remote bombs, we can start our bomb rampage earlier.
Yep. That's okay. And then
That
when
is
we
the
go
strat.
through, there's a lot of extra bombs to be able to just start laying them everywhere. This speed run, especially with 4 players and Bomberman, it is what I like to call controlled chaos. But it's just more players, more bombs, more fun.
We have a $50 donation from Thirst Third. Super happy to donate to the inaugural Multithon. Personal shout out to Osmo for being the amazing human being. Thank you, Thirst Third.
All right, now we're coming to our first boss here that, yes, don't have a specific threat. It is just lay a bunch of bombs, and this is how a lot of our boss fights used to look, where we just die a lot, respawn, and use the invincibility frames in order to take them out quicker. And for that boss, that's still basically just the best strat we found. And then we start on the final area here, Area 6. This area is unique in that, so instead of getting a single bomb power-up or single flame power-up, all these power-ups here are max. So we're able to just lay the max amount of bombs, or get the be able to lay the max amount max amount of bombs, or max firepower, which makes clearing the stages a lot easier as well.
Max speed.
Yeah, that as well. Also be able to get around the stages a lot faster.
That's all right.
Yeah, this is one of the, we'll say, rougher stages here, just in that we have all these enemies that take 3 hits to take out. The main thing is just trying to keep them trapped in this, in the little squares in the bottom left and right, so that way they're not just moving everywhere. We have another good stage where that bomb enemy on the right, just as long as the player 3 does not move, he just takes himself out. Just a fun little quirk. All right, the last normal stage here, where again we have there are remote bombs that I'm going to be picking up to take into the final boss area. All right, so time will be coming up on the last hit and the final boss, and I'm going to be passing it along to Soap here.
Yeah, so I don't have to do anything here, because the other 3 players all have things that they're doing. So Joker's going to be taking out the first phase with remotes, and then Rife is taking a tactical death to use his invincibility for the second phase. And then enbyzee is going to be doing the same thing for the third phase, hopefully before the shield.
Yes.
Oh, time.
That was time.
Whoa!
I was going to say, yeah,
Oh,
there's a
one
shield that
cycle.
can come up, so
That's
it didn't come
clean.
up. That's good.
What was our time on that?
and
The log in Bruto was over. The peace was restored to the world. King
Let's-
Bomber's computer system was repaired, and we became protected against future malfunctions.
Yep.
And now he's
Find all the
serving
spelling
Toro.
errors.
I think that's world record. Well, we beat
Yeah.
our old world record, and also first sub 10.
So
Holy cow!
that was my goal, so I'm very happy we
Oh.
can do that live here for you all.
Yeah.
Holy
Pretty
cow!
great.
That was personal best, isn't it?
Yep. Wow.
Well,
Awesome.
that was Bomberman World. Sorry, I didn't really have much on as far as an exit to go on, an outro. But
Shout
hope
outs
you
to the,
enjoyed it. Very, very quick run. I don't have anything else to say myself. I'm just thanks for having us. Anyone else? Anything to go
I'll
on?
shout out the Bomberman SRL Discord server, because that's how we all kind of got together and did this.
Yeah.
And also, obviously, shoutouts to Multithon and their cause that they're promoting.
Yeah, thanks so much for having us on.
Yeah, this was really fun.
Thank you for your wonderful run. We all hope for a personal best world record sort of deal, but you guys managed it.